What's going on up here today?
Right now, just speed and conditioning. Speed conditioning training right now is what you're seeing. You know, usually here 4 hours a day, 4 days out the week, you know, training with Nate. Nate will definitely get you right. You know, here at D1 Sports, you know, we have the best of both worlds. We have the field because, you know, the weather restricts what we can do outside right now. And we have the weight room where we get to that as well. So, you know, right now just a lot of speed and conditioning. And we're gonna, once we're done with that, we're gonna head into the weight room.
Lines of, I know that's how I think.
What's the motivation?
Be the best player I can be.
You gotta get used to it,
man. Owe that to my team, owe that to myself, owe that to my family. Man, I thought she was gonna be like, I can't settle for mediocre. So, you know, I can't settle for mediocre work. I told Nate when I first started.
Her mom is.
I told him I was gonna be his hardest working player he's ever had. Currently in the process. You know, I don't think I'm off to a bad start. I'm gonna do so much, you know. Missing out on most of my sophomore campaign. I'm coming back with a chip on my shoulder. I ain't get to play. I believe I haven't even scratched the surface of what I can do. So, you know, all the schools that's recruiting me, I mean, you know, they in for something this season. I mean, everything's in God's hands, but I can feel something, you know, something about to erupt. And just feel bad for any team that gotta come and face me and my team. You know, even aside from personal goals, you know, I just want to be a great leader. You know, be a role model for the younger guys on the team, and even for the older guys. You know, I mean, I take pride in my work ethic. I can guarantee anybody that I'm the hardest working player that you'll have in any organization. So, I mean, just being a role model to the younger guys, and stepping up, me being I'm a young guy myself. Just a junior, so I'm going into my junior year. So, I mean, just being a great leader, being a great player, and, you know, just representing my family, my school, and my training staff well. You know, just a player that I like to watch a lot. You know, of course, Adrian Peterson in my running back game. I mean, he's a tall back and explosive back. That's how I like to think of myself. And defensively, Jalen Smith, he's a linebacker for Notre Dame. Number 3 player in the country last year, outside linebacker. Both same height, same weight, relatively the same speed. So, you know, I definitely watch a lot of little things. You know, they say greatness is a lot of little things put together. So I definitely watch him and model my game after those two the most. Interest from Penn State, Tennessee, UCLA, Akron, Nebraska, and West Virginia. Currently by Michigan High School Sports, number 4 player in the state, and number 3 by Rising Stars Recruiting. And Notre Dame as well, in the schools that are recruiting me. Penn State is, I would say, spitting distance of offering me as well. But, you know, it's just a testimony to what prayer can do. Prayer and works. You know, I came off this season playing only 3 games. And, you know, for what God has done, I mean, it's just a testimony. A player, you know, I just hope that my testimony can speak to young players, you know, what prayer and works will do for you. The Bible says the man will reap the fruits of his labor. So, you know, right now, just, you know, laboring and, you know, reaping the fruit. So it's currently in the process of doing so.
How long you been working out here with Nate?
About 3 months.
3 months?
Mm-hmm.
Best 3 months of his life so far.
Pretty much. You know, it started off from coming to the class sessions and doing little extra stuff like, you know, little position work afterwards, and eventually escalated to me being here 4 hours a day, 4 days out the week. So.
And Nate, what you think about Daelin's training so far? What you think about him as a worker? How hard does he work?
Oh yeah, he's a hard worker, man. He sometimes go overboard, and we have to shut him down sometimes. He's a beast, man. So whatever college get him, we'll get a top-notch athlete and a hard worker.
Support system. Mom's not really a big football lady, but she's trying. So, you know, I just talked. You know, my mom just keeps me grounded. Mom's a strong believer in hard work builds work ethic. Hard work builds character. So, you know, that's definitely where I get my work ethic from.
Keep working. And relax. working. Keep working.
When I first came into Nate, off of my shoulder injury, I came in running the 472. In a matter of 3 weeks, I was running 459. Come on, baby. So, you know, it definitely is a testimony of what Coach Nate would do for you here at D1. Definitely get you ready.
What's that?
His body looked totally different when he first came in. I mean, you came straight off a shoulder injury, so you really couldn't do much work. So right now, you still got a lot of work to do, though. So, yeah.
What's your expectations for him?
My expectations is try to get him. What you weigh now? About
225. I weigh that.
225. We want to try to get him about 230. There you go.
We need to get him the posters so we can have him.
This pin press right here, this is it's really for explosion, helping them learn how to get it off of his chest, kind of. It's going to get his bench press up like faster than regular bench press. So imagine just putting something on your chest, holding it there, and trying to get it off with a little 10-second pause. So that's what pin press is. Say his shoulder ain't ready, this right here show you his shoulder's ready for whatever. Just went through a day in the life of Daelin Hayes. Right after school, he come here, get it in, work as hard as he possibly can every day with me. Never take a day off. Great young man right here.
Facility coordinator here at D1 Detroit, and happy to be with you guys today. Obviously, Daelin Hayes, tremendous athlete. We get to work with him on a day-to-day basis. He's a lot of fun to be around. Works hard. Beautiful-looking athlete. Because his attention to detail, he wants to be the best. This kid comes in here, spends an hour and a half a day working out with our group training, then finds another half an hour, an hour and a half other stuff to do individually in order to make himself better. A lot of fun to watch. Kids, like I said, super dedicated, super hungry, and it's going to be a fun one for that 2016 class.